chapter 13 will be from the perspective of Drita. In the lunchroom, I stand by the garbage cans and I watch them, the American girls, Evaliz, Brandee, and Kayla. Of course, today I notice Brandee the most because of the way she wears her hair, like a crown on her head. It was right, what I told my mother. Brandee is like Fitore. Shum, very popular. If I can make her my friend too, then all the other girls will like me. Then I see the empty seat next to her, so I rush over. I make the words as carefully as I can. Hello, Brandee, I say and put my bag down. Hello, Brandee, I say again in a louder voice this time. At first, she does not answer because she is talking to her friend, but then she looks at me. In her mouth, she has a straw, and some of her red juice has spilled out onto her chin. I open my lunchbox, and inside is the brechnenish, wrapped in foil. I take it out. Brandee, will you share with me? I say in my best English. All the girls stop and look at what I have put on the table. Now all the talking stops. Brandee takes her finger and she points at the brechnenish that I try to give her. On the end of each fingernail she has a pink flower painted, just like a girl in Young Miss magazine. But the look on Brandee's face is not friendly at all. Brandee picks up the brechnenish in her hand and squeezes it. The good potato filling comes out all over the table. Now she takes a handful and throws it backwards over her head. Splat! A big piece of brechnenish lands on one boy's jacket. The boy turns around at once. The boy in the coat is yelling. In his hand, he is holding something. Brandee and the other bad girls are under the table when he throws it. Something wet goes into my hair. Yuck, Brandee screams. Gross, Evaliz says. Ha, they all shout. How stupid of me to bring my Albanian food into an American school. How stupid of me to think that these girls would ever like me. No one does, and no one ever will. But I don't cry. I just get up from the table and go to clean myself off. I think some of those boys got in trouble, but I don't even care. All day my hair smells bad. I am so glad when the day is over and I see my father waiting for me in front of the school. Until my grandmother learns more about the buses here, my father has decided he should be the one to meet me after school. Good afternoon, Drita, Baba says in English. How was school? Cha, I answer him. In our language, that means so-so. I don't feel so much like speaking American today. Across the back seat, his good brown jacket is crumpled in a ball. I remember about the interview he has today. Baba, what has happened with the new job? I ask him. My father does not look at me, just shrugs his shoulders. Now I know today was not a good day for him either, and he did not get the job. For 1 second, I feel like I'm going to cry, but then my father turns up the radio. I can hear the voice of an American singer talking about our country. What are they saying? I ask. My father's English is better than mine, so he can understand the words. They are talking about the United Nations, my father tells me. Some people are saying that the Americans and the UN will send soldiers to Kosovo to keep the peace. But what does that mean? I ask. Is that a good thing? Yeah, it could be, he says. Do you think Cousin Zana is safe? I don't know, Drita, but Nene is so worried about her. I know, but there's nothing we can do. Miss Murphy checks every day on the computer, so all we can do is hope. Suddenly, I feel so bad about everything. I can't stop the tears that are coming to my eyes. My father turns the mirror so he can see my face. I think now he notices my dirty hair. Poor Drita, did you have a hard day? He asks. Yes, I tell him. Oh, Baba, what are we going to do? You didn't get the job, and that school is so hard for me. That's Drita. We have to do what the Albanian people always do when things are difficult, he says. Next time, we must try harder. So, friends, when I was reading that chapter, I just kept going back to the fact that these girls in the American school, at public school 18 is the school she attends, these classmates of hers, what are their names? Evaliz, Brandee, and Kayla, they kind of, I would say, gang up on her in the cafeteria, right? Nobody sticks up for her, even though not all of them participated in initiating a food fight. Nobody stuck up for her. And it kind of made me wonder, do you think that these girls would have been so mean to Drita if they weren't all together? Like, do you think that they would each individually treat Drita this way, or do you think they only acted this way because they were together in a group? So look at the description of this video for the specific question, but that is the idea I'm going to ask you to write about today.